Hello and welcome back to our coverage of this PGA Tour event already in progress. We resume play at the start of the back nine. Let's head out to the 10th hole. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Going with the 8-iron here. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. That was a gallant attempt. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Now 4 back after that hole. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole. Good shot there.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
That's disappointing.
Downhill putt, and sometimes you think it's going to run out more than it does. Just couldn't quite figure it out this time.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. A little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
This is their 5th shot. 4 strokes off the lead. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Bit too heavy-handed there. Looks like they may have pushed that one. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Time now to forget the horrors of the last and focus on this next tee shot. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Oh, that looked like a bit of an ugly swing there. Setting up in some very deep rough.
This golf ball could go sinking to the bottom.
playing their 5th shot. Well, that was a strange one. Didn't see that happening. Right into the water on that one. Here's their 7th shot. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Okay, let's get back to the action. 18 feet to the cup. Was on a good line. Oh! Six feet remaining to the cup. That's a disappointing stroke. That's a push. Currently 14 over par for the round.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Let's see what happens here at the 14th. Well, this could alter the line of the shot. Oh, he's hit a tree there. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
Oh, caught up in some branches. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Time now for the 4th shot. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
And this next putt here is for a double bogey. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. Time to play one of the one-shotters.
Double bogey in the last hole. That really set this player back. Hopefully it isn't too costly.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Oh, just missed. That'll sting a bit. Just 3 feet to the cup. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Look out, there's water there. This lie's not great. Let's hope this one gets a good lie because it's heading towards the rough.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
From around 220 yards. Going with the 5-wood.
This one's going to the right.
Looks like they pushed this one.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich. Time for their 7th shot. What's in front of them, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Shame it didn't drop. Yep, well done. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Putting for birdie. Yeah, that putt looked pushed. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. This one looks to be slightly offline here. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. An opportunity to make their par. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. Well, would you have a look at that? An abysmal performance out here today, Reg.
Luke, some days you're the windshield, some days you're the bug. Today, they were the bug.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. UK Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What do you think about their chances?
Look, they're behind the leaders, but not by a lot. But I got to say that they just haven't gotten it going yet. They are there because their putting has kind of kept it into it. The ball striking hasn't been great. The chipping hasn't been great, but they've made a bunch of putts. Something's got to change with the ball striking in order for them to remain in contention.
Let's get down to the action. And let's see what he can do here today. Oh, well played. That swing looked a little jerky from where I'm sitting. Straight into the woodwork from that one. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
And he's down there.
This is looking around 115 yards out.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. And unfortunately, it's going to be a drop shot to begin the day.
And a stumble on the opening hole never sets the tone very well. It'd be interesting to see how they react.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole. It's a little wayward, bouncing through the branches.
John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 16th.
And back to the course with the live action. Few players in the history of the game have had a bigger impact so early in their career than Colin Morikawa, Rich. Some comparisons go as close to Tiger Woods.
As they should be currently right now with what he has done in the game so far in his young career. He's come out each and every week and put pressure on every single player because of his ball striking and because they know that there's no weaknesses in his game other than sometimes the putter. But when you hit it as good as he does, you're bound to make a putt now and again. And each and every week when he shows up, players on the driving range are looking at him going, okay, he's here. I got to have my A game.
Certainly feels like sky's the limit for Colin Morikawa.
2 major championships under his belt right now. Surely more in his future.
Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. Oh, so close. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Here we are at the third. Going with the 6-iron here. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. That got caught up in a few of the branches. That's a little untidy. Playing from around 110 yards out. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. That should set up another chance.
Outside chance here for the par. Let's take a look.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
It's downhill the entire way, and yet inexplicably comes up short.
That hole's done. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. And coming off a double bogey, you'd imagine their heads down a bit. Time to just clear that from the mind.